Somalia and Eritrea continue enhancing peace. In the Eritrean capital of Asmara, President of Somalia, His Excellency Mohamed Abdullahi Mohamed, met with President of Eritrea, His Excellency Isaias Afwerki, during a 3-day official visit. The leaders united to sign an agreement to restore the diplomatic relations between their nations and foster cooperation in various fields. A joint declaration by their excellencies stated, Eritrea strongly supports the political independence, sovereignty, and territorial integrity of Somalia, as well as the efforts of the people and governments of Somalia to restore the country's rightful stature and achieve the lofty aspiration of its people. Our cheerful appreciation, Your Excellencies, Mohamed Abdullahi Mohamed and Isaias Afwerki, Somalia and Eritrea, for your blossoming friendship. May your harmonious ties continue deepening, creating an era of peace and abundance for your friendly citizens.
European Union completes the biggest solar field in Gaza. The European Union has completed building the largest solar energy facility in Gaza, which will produce 0.5 megawatts of electricity a day for the southern Gaza desalination plant. The plant supplies drinking water to 75,000 people living in the area. With this new solar field and future investments, the plant will provide water to 250,000 individuals in the southern Gaza region by 2020. EU Commissioner for European Neighbourhood Policy and Enlargement Negotiations, Dr. Johannes Hahn said, the photovoltaic solar field is essential to respond to the urgent water needs in Gaza and create dignified living conditions for its people, thus mitigating tensions. A sun-filled thank you, European Union, for your committed efforts to improve the lives of citizens in Gaza and addressing this critical need by using sustainable energy. May the people of Gaza greet bright tomorrows on a kind earth.
Interfaith harmony celebrated between Buddhists and Muslims in Jammu and Kashmir. Buddhist and Muslim communities have come together to end a 6-year-long challenging situation in Sanskar in the northern Indian state of Jammu and Kashmir by signing a pledge for peace. They presented a letter to His Holiness the Dalai Lama, who commended both parties for striving towards greater friendship. A peace committee was formed with members of both faiths to resolve issues. Ghulam, head of the Muslim Action Committee, said, "We owe it completely to His Holiness, the Dalai Lama's vision and compassion for enabling us to reach this milestone. We are truly touched, Peace Pledge supporters, by your devotion to harmony and friendship. Our warm gratitude, Your Holiness the Dalai Lama, for fostering peace among Buddhists and Muslims. May this auspicious gathering herald a new era of interfaith brotherhood for all."
Australian teenager lauded as a hero for helping in a dangerous rescue. 17-year-old Mitchell Knight is a surf life-saving trainee. He played an important role in helping to rescue an elderly couple who were injured when they fell 20 meters from a trail in Luga Bay, Queensland, Australia. The rescue mission was complicated, but Mitchell and his trainer, Mike Stevens, maneuvered an inflatable rescue boat to where it was needed. The elderly couple was airlifted out to the hospital and are reported to be recovering well. We are so happy to hear the injured couple is making a good recovery. Our commendation all teams involved in this difficult rescue, especially young hero Mitchell Knight, for your bravery and selfless effort to save lives. God bless you.
Refugees and local Kenyans joined to plant and harvest crops. Thanks in part to the hard work of refugees from South Sudan, Ethiopia, and Uganda, there are now 100 hectares of sorghum crops in the drought-ridden county of Turkana, Kenya. The agricultural project has been a successful way to bring together the refugees and local residents, and has allowed both groups to benefit from the harvest. The $17.4 million program, which continues until 2030, was started jointly by the United Nations Food and Agricultural Organization, the European Union, and Turkana's county government. Participants in the program are taught a method of planting sorghum in which a sand barrier is created which holds rainwater and releases it gradually. This is such uplifting news. Thank you, refugees, Kenyan locals, and all involved for working together to bring crops to the region. May the project continue to bring sustainability and stability to the community. In heaven's grace.
Indonesia expands protected species list. Indonesia has now legalized the protection of 919 species of endemic flora and fauna, revising a 1999 regulation. The safeguarded species includes 562 types of birds, mostly songbirds. Their new status means that people will no longer be allowed to keep those designated as protected species and must give them to authorities who will facilitate their rehabilitation so they can be released to live in the wild if possible. Hunting and trading of the listed species are banned. Non-compliance with the regulation carries a $7,000 penalty and/or 5 years incarceration. Our admiration and sincere appreciation Indonesian government for taking steps to safeguard the lives of your irreplaceable plants and animals. May countless species continue to thrive in their natural habitat in the blessings of the providence.
With love and deep gratitude, Supreme Master Ching Hai confers the Shining World Leadership Award for Compassion to the Government of Indonesia. May God bless you and your people with much happiness, joy, and wealth.
Supreme Master Ching Hai is deeply grateful to the beloved God for all the financial help, comfort and support to the afflicted and needy and/or any good cause over the years as a humble vessel for his, neutral term for his or hers, compassion and love towards his precious children.
Meat and dairy consumption declines in Ukraine. Based on statistics from openforbusiness.com, a website reporting business news from Ukraine, milk production fell by 1.8% in January to June 2018, compared to the same time period in 2017. A second analysis from an Italian dairy consulting firm, CLAL, reported Ukraine's dairy industry has been declining for a few years, with a 4% drop in 2015, while cheese sales decreased by 3.2% from 2017 to 2018. At the same time, vegan meat is entering the European markets with a 451% sales rise in 4 years. Furthermore, United States-based vegan company Just is bringing vegan liquid eggs to Europe in the near future. We are delighted to hear of these pro-veg developments. Ukraine and Europe. May the vegan trend be embraced in every corner of our lovely planet.